started. So we welcome you to the meeting of the Buchanan Community School Board of Education. Probably not in the microphone, so I'll fix that.
Oh, she has to open. So, yep, I'll have to open because, yeah, I'll
Okay.
open the meeting and then it goes from there.
Yep.
So you banged the gavel.
I banged it.
already.
Yep. Officially.
Yeah, I forgot it said it.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we welcome you to a meeting of the Buchanan Community Schools Board of Education. All regular meetings have been posted on our district website, in our central office, and in each district school building. Tonight's agenda has been posted on our website and emailed out to the BCS Board of Education Community subscription. Our school board members received the agenda and all supporting documents for reports and action items several days prior to this scheduled meeting, so they can review information, prepare questions or comments, and are ready to participate fully in the discussions and votes that encompass the duties of their office. This meeting is a meeting of the Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business and is not to be considered a public community meeting. The Buchanan Community Schools Board of Education recognizes the value of public comment on educational issues and the importance of allowing members of the public to express themselves on district matters as indicated during the public comment portion on the agenda. We request that each interested participant complete and turn in a public comment card to ensure responses can be appropriately addressed. Thank you for your support of Buchanan Community Schools. We can all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Roll call.
Here.
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 Okay. Next, we'll have the election of our acting chairperson.
I move that Patricia Robinson serve as the acting chairperson until the election of a president has been completed.
Support. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Any questions, concerns? All right, roll call.
Yes.
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 Motion passes. Next up, we have the election, the official election of our board president.
I move that Katie Berry to serve as president of the Buchanan Board of Education until the organization meeting, reorganization meeting in January of 2027.
Yes.
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 We need to support.
Oh, we're supporting.
No support? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I got you. I get what you're saying.
Yes. I vote for myself. Okay. All right. So now does it go to me?
You take over.
All right.
Yep. You take over.
Now we will
all
move
yours.
on to the election of the vice president.
I, Chris Carlson, nominate Dr. Harvey Burnett to serve as Vice President of the Buchanan Board of Education until the organizational meeting in January of 2027. Yes.
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 Yes. Next, we have election of the secretary. I, Katie Berry, nominate Kelly Lesh to serve as secretary of the Buchanan Board of Education until the organizational meeting in January of '27.
Yes.
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 Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
Mrs. Berry?
Yes. We will move on to the election of the treasurer. I'll go ahead with this one.
I, Jenny Brackett, nominate Chris Carlson to serve as treasurer of the Buchanan Board of Education until the organizational meeting in January of 2027.
Support, well, smack.
I know, sorry. Oh, sorry, is it my turn now? Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right, thank you all. Next, we'll move on to the adoption of the agenda.
I move the agenda for the organizational board meeting of January 20th, 2026 be adopted as written.
Support.
Did that one right this time.
Any questions? Go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right. Thank you for coming on a snow day, for those of you that have made it here. Appreciate it. And we'll move on to points of pride.
Jeez. Why didn't I see this in my stuff?
They weren't me.
Oh, right.
Nope.
Okay. I was like, there wasn't any,
Yeah.
right? Okay, sorry. For,
Right,
yeah, sorry.
right. It has been,
Okay.
it's been a, a short month.
Yeah.
We've had a few snow days, the holidays, so coming back, we have to get ourselves back into the swing of things with everything, so. But nonetheless, I will say that our students have been great once we've come back or returned from spring break. So I think that is a pride moment of just taking some pride and honoring our students in all buildings. We've had a couple of emergencies since we've been back, and our students responded really well. So just and staff.
100%,
So just kudos to our staff and our students, and I think we can boast on our own folks. So that's it.
For the-
Oh, the other.
We'll get this down.
We will.
Brand new, we're
We've
brand
been.
new. First of the year.
So it is Board Members Recognition Month here in Michigan, and I know in other states as well. Our board I believe, is a unique board, a board that is extremely collaborative, who roll their sleeves up in an instant and get into the box with us and start working. Extremely smart group of folks, problem solvers. Each of them work on committees that are impactful to our entire district. They are working with community members, trying to figure out the best solutions to serve our students overall. And many of them have students who have come through Buchanan Community Schools, who currently have students in our district, and juggling being a parent, juggling their work, and then juggling all of the many meetings that they are committed to, is a time for us to celebrate them and celebrate that work. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that folks don't see. All the decisions that are being made, they don't understand that even the thought process that has to go into some of those critical decisions. And so for that, we like to celebrate you today and tonight with a video. In addition to the video, you have in front of you a electronic work notebook, Rocketbook. Some of you have had experiences with this. I know Jenny has, and it helps with your work. All the notes that you're going to take here during the board meetings, you can put those notes right in that Rocketbook, take pictures, and it uploads as well. You also have a special bag from the My Virtual Academy. That is the group that we have our BVA group with, our BVA school with, who have been extremely great partners in this work as we also serve students. And so they wanted to show their support for you as well. So you have a nice book in your bag as well as some special treats. So without further ado, Phil, you can go ahead and start the video.
The thing I like most about Buchanan is how much the teachers care. This building, it's not just staff and they're not just teachers, like they're your friends, they care about everyone. They want the best for everyone.
Probably our band program. And I love that you can start it in 6th grade. We can't start it early. But we also have some really good band directors, Mr. Rosillo and Mr. Lynch.
Gym, because we get to go roller skating. Art, because we get to make a whole bunch of things. Music, because we always get to do the media, because we get to program our own things. Gym.
What do you like best?
I like to run around and bounce bouncy balls. Bounce all over. They even can bounce on your head. Yeah, like if you do this, they would bounce on your head. Boing, 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 boing.
But the teachers, they want you to care as much as they do, and I like that about our teachers. They make.
My favorite thing about Buchanan Middle School is probably our head, Mr. Franzak. They are literally the best. I can never better principal than that. It's all the friends that are here. Miss Dennison.
Miss Dennison? Why do you love Miss Dennison so much?
Because she's always kind.
Well, recently in November, I got to go to Michigan International Speedway for cross country, and then in the same day, I got to go to Ford Field for band state, and it was really cool. And then I also like that our school offers AP classes for more challenging curriculums.
That we get pizza every day.
And so are we talking like pepperoni pizza, cheese pizza? What are we talking here?
Pepperoni, cheese, buffalo chicken.
The lunches are good. My personal favorite is French bread pizza.
Yeah, I like to eat all. And library. Because when I paint, it looks so cool because it's very fun when I put the paint on my hands and make pens.
I've been able to take many classes and the faculty here has really helped me grow. Miss Elliott has helped me so much and she even set me up with my future career in dog grooming.
I like being in student council and junior herd and that there's a club for everyone. Moccasin is a great place. You should come here and the teachers are really nice and the principal is very nice too, so you better come here. Play at recess.
What kind of things do you play at recess?
Play with the snow.
Let's go Bucks!
Thank you, school board, and let's go Bucks.
Let's go Bucks.
Thank you, let's go Bucks.
Bucks. Thank you and let's go Bucks.
Let's go Bucks.
Thank you. Let's go Bucks.
Let's go Bucks.
Thank you and let's go Bucks.
Let's go Bucks.
Let's go Bucks. Thank you and let's go Bucks. Let's go Bucks. Let's go Bucks.
Are you gonna do it, Dab, or no?
Thank you. Let's go Bucks. Thank you and let's go Bucks.
Thank you, board.
After we were done with this, you said you had something to tell me when we were done.
I love South.
You love salamanders?
It is really good to know that each of those kids you touch, you have provided made sure that we have the resources to be able to provide the programming that we need. And you heard the students talk a lot about their teachers and the staff, that they're happy, that they're kind. And that is all because of you, because if they were in there struggling and they didn't have the resources that they needed, we wouldn't have kind and happy teachers in front of the students. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everything that you do each and every day for our students and for Buchanan Community Schools. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Trish. And I thank you for making our job easier with high-level communication and kind of knowing what's going on. It's definitely could be much different, so thank you. All right, we will move on. Done making this about us. We'll go on to the superintendent and board reports. Any updates?
Yep, so you all have those reports in your packet. I do have one update from last month's board meeting. We had a family here who shared some concerns about the Galeen bus stop. So what Jen Templeton and I have done, we spoke to the parents. We sent out a survey based on their comments to the Galeen bus stop folks. From there, we have decided we are looking at a different stop that is a little bit more safe. So it used to be at a store, a closed store in Galeen, and it was moved because I think someone was purchasing it. Now it's back up for sale. So we're looking at between that stop and I think the Galeen High School might be some potential stops. It's just a little bit more traffic in a neighborhood where folks could see kids and maybe if there was something of concern, that the people could contact the school. So we're looking at that. And then the other option we're looking at, Phil had gave us an option of some sort of a phone option that we're looking into. So we've communicated that back to the family as well. And I think it's a working relationship. So based on the collaboration, we're going to give them feedback once we get things settled. And they were okay with that.
And the phone part is a phone notification, is that?
So not the phone notification, it's actually a number that would go directly to either the supervisor or the dispatcher.
Gotcha.
So, and then in the meantime, our Jan Templeton did share her number with those parents because they have been staying with kids if the kids' parents are late. So they would have direct contact with her. And then the other thing I do want to do is introduce Scott Johnson. He is our new Director of Business Services by way of Maryland. He is going to be transitioning here to Buchanan here fully in February. So what I'd like to do is introduce, Scott, come on up to the podium. And you don't know how happy and elated the entire team is seeing you here and actually accepting our offer of joining the team. So welcome and thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I look forward to serving this community.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. And then Scott is going to be heading back tomorrow morning, going back to Maryland, and he is the setup is he's going to be working remotely until February 15th, something like that, and then he will be here full time, physically February the 17th. So. That's it.
All right. Well, thank you. In the reports, I heard a little bit of discussion about this earlier, but they're really nice to read and see the updates. So thank you for the team for doing those.
Yeah, can I just say the things that I saw, one was the new teaching and learning from the Director of Educational Services. So fun to see new stuff and about the curriculum and stuff. And then the shoe donation at Ottawa, I never even heard of such a thing, but per poundage. That was really cool, and there was a huge stack.
Yes.
So they had a lot. And then the propane bus.
Yes,
Is it
it's
here?
coming. It
Or is
should.
not
It was
here yet?
supposed to.
I was like,
It
it
may
says
not
so.
be here.
Okay.
It's here.
Oh, it is
Yay!
here?
Yes.
I can't wait I want to take a tour on that thing. I want to see it. Yes, yes, I'm ready. It just sounds so interesting. So anyways, all the reports.
All right. And we do not have any presentations tonight, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we are going to move on to J, information, reports, and new business. So we will start with the Curriculum and Programming Committee meeting from January 6th.
I guess I'll take that one. So, yeah, the Curriculum Committee met on January 6th. Present were Dr. Carlin, Mrs. Lesh, myself, Mrs. Robinson, and Ms. Payne. We really just talked a little bit about the history of the committee, what the Curriculum Committee has looked like in the past, and Ms. Payne asked for some desired outcomes moving forward, how we can all work together. We discussed quite a bit the curriculum adoption process and trying to streamline that and have some consistency so that we have a regular routine of what that looks like. And then we talked a little bit about the new literacy and dyslexia laws, the PA 146 and 147. So it was a very good discussion. And we look forward to working with Ms. Payne. And so, yeah, is there anything else that I didn't remember, Kelly? Or
No, I thought, good job.
Good.
You took copious notes that day, I recall. So
you should
I
have them
believe
in
you.
your inbox.
Yes, it's a lot.
All right. Next, the Human Resources Committee, which met on January 7th.
I'll take that one too. Yeah, the HR committee did meet on January 7th. It was Miss Berry, Mrs. Robinson, Miss Lesh, myself, and Miss Regglesworth. We talked about resignations, terminations, and retirements. We talked about some transfers within the district, some new hires, some of the open positions, and then just some of the feedback that Trish has been getting from surveys that about onboarding and exit interviews. And then we did talk a little bit about trying to get all of us board members on Parent Square in the same role so that we're all getting the same messages, not just the buildings that we're signed up for. So it was a good discussion there too.
Good. Thank you, Jenny. You want to do the next one too? No, I'm just joking.
She has another one coming up.
I do.
The very last one.
Next, we have the superintendent and parent conversations. Last one was January 13th.
Yep, the last one was January 13th. And I go around the district throughout the year hosting these open office sessions. This time I did have a parent to come, and this was a new parent to the district, which was very helpful for her to sit and talk with me about all things district, and she had questions about athletics as well. So I think it's important for those conversations to continue to have. I never know who's going to show up, but I think it's important for that door to be open for families to show up and to come and just have a one-on-one or just a place to get some direction too. So it was a nice conversation, and I felt it's valuable. It's going to take us a long way with that family.
Good. Next, we had also the 13th, the Parent Advisory Committee.
Yeah. So from the district, Lacey, Officer Phil, and myself, we all sat down with our parent advisory group. I had about eight folks to show up to this meeting. We were following up on our original meeting around anti-bullying programs and things that we have within our district. Officer Phil was able to speak to that as well, and then also garnering some feedback from the parents about what they might want to see. Lacey had done some research too prior to this meeting, sharing some possible book studies that we could possibly do, in focusing on a certain area, such as teen social media or something like that. What our parents then gave us feedback of wanting to see, they wanted to know in the buildings exactly what's happening, what are already programs that are in place, so they can figure out ways to help support those programs or improve those programs. So behind that, Lacey and I are working on gathering up information to give back to the parent advisory group. But we know the parent advisory group do want to be hands-on. Every year there is a topic or an area that they work on, and there are some accomplishments that they have behind that. So this year is no different. We believe that we'll be able to accomplish that before the end of the school year. So.
And next, I believe, is the Facilities and Finance Committee meeting on January 16th, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we met Friday afternoon. For the board was Jake and myself. For the district, Trish, Tammy, and Amy Browers from BRISA, currently one of our business services. And we went over budget amendment number 1, which we're going to find later in our packets. The long and short of it was we were projecting to decrease our fund balance by just over $1 million. Right now, that's gotten better by about $150,000, and it's about $870,000 decrease still. Halfway through, so we'll see where we end up. But we've gotten better than what we thought, which is the first one's a shot in the dark with the state. Still making a commitment to our facilities, and we can see that in our budget, which we have obvious needs. So being able to see those items in the budget is good. And that was the extent of our meeting Friday.
Good. And I think just the budget amendment process, we've asked for additional budget amendments throughout this year, because last year we got later in the year, so that's why we have one right now. All right, moving on, we have the strategic plan update. I'm guessing this is also Jenny.
It is. So we've had several meetings over the course of the last 5 or 6 months. Started out in the fall with a 2-day retreat. I think we talked about that earlier this year. But there has been continued work by a core team, which consists of Stacy Dennison, Lacey Payne, Casey Macbeth, Tori Baumer, Phil Place, myself, and Trish. And we've been meeting at least monthly, if not more frequently, to refine, wordsmith some of the things that came out of that 2-day retreat in the fall. Vision statements, mission statements, et cetera, et cetera. We're very, very close to having something ready. I think the plan is to have it ready to present to the board in March. So we even had a meeting today where we're just continuing to work on that language with our facilitator, Rachel, is it Federer? Fader, who has been wonderful to work with. She's been very good at guiding us through this entire process. It's laborious, and at times we're going, are we really arguing about this word? But we're trying to make sure that we're being as clear as possible in what it is that we're developing so that it gets us through the next 5 years.
Thank you. All right. Moving on to the public comment section. I don't have any cards, making sure there's no public comments coming. No? Cool. Okay. We're going to skip right on to the adoption of the consent agenda.
I move that the Board of Education approve the consent agenda items for the organizational meeting of January 20th, 2026.
Support.
All right. And I think we've talked about, these are not required, but just sharing that this includes the minutes from the 12:15 meeting, the closed session meeting also on 12:15, employment contracts, recommendations to hire for Scott Johnson, Jennifer Singleton, Michelle Trail, and Daniel Flenner. Coaching recommendation for hire is Jarrett Jurgensen, did I say that right? For the varsity baseball assistant coach, and then resignations from Kelly Sanderson as the varsity men's golf coach and Felicia Mack as a custodian. Any questions or comments?
Welcome to our new employees, and
Yeah.
I see a promotion in there, it looks like, so
Yep.
those are good things, too.
Yeah.
When we have qualified candidates in-house to continue up their career path.
All right, roll call, please.
Mr. Carlson,
Yes.
Ms. Brackett,
Yes.
Mr. Brown,
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes, Dr. Carlin,
Yes.
Dr. Burnett,
Yes.
and Ms. Berry.
Yes. All right. Next, we have the committee assignments. This is the fun. And so we first go through it and then we make the motion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we fill it
All right.
in and then.
So, the seniority gets to go first.
No, that's me, right? Yeah, I'll go with board policy.
I'll do human resource.
I think I'm next by alphabetical default, so I'll go with human resources. Chris?
Finance.
Jenny?
Is Scott?
Curriculum.
Oh, I skipped
I'll do
you. I'm
curriculum.
sorry.
That's all right.
Scott, curriculum.
I'll do human resources as well.
Facilities and finance.
I left you the farm. I was this close to taking it.
You can't take it.
All right. Back around.
Oh, sorry.
Back around. Emergency security.
Hold on, stop, Harvey. Where was Jake?
Jake was the,
This one?
yep.
Okay.
Back to you.
Back to me, emergency security.
I will also do facilities and finance. Back to Mr. Carlson.
Student discipline.
I'll do public relations.
I'll also do curriculum.
Public relations.
I feel like we should be saying our wager after public relations for 500.
Yeah, really.
True daily double.
All right, back to you, Harvey.
Put me as a, excuse me, parent cast school board.
Alternate.
Yeah.
I was
Alternate.
gonna say, go ahead, I'll
alternate.
put you there.
Go right ahead.
Yep.
Kelly, you
Oh,
took the.
sorry, my fault. Farm advisory.
Oh.
Sorry, Scott. You can join me though anytime.
Appreciate that.
I'm going to join on the student discipline reinstatement. Mr. Carlson.
B. Risa.
The voting.
Voting?
Yeah, yeah. He wants to vote.
I've never done that before.
He wants to vote.
Dr. Carlin.
Well, both of my two options were just taken that I was thinking, so I'm just looking at these other ones. So I'm open to whatever, to be honest. I just don't know what necessarily
I think board policy.
they all.
Yeah, nobody wants to.
Was that?
Oh,
that's
I'm-
fine. You
I'm
can put
gonna
me
do
on
that,
policy.
so.
You can put me on policy. Harvey can explain it to me as we go.
All right.
I will also take policy.
Collective sigh of relief from the rest of the other four of us.
Can I amend my statement? Harvey and Jenny can now explain it to me as we go, along with Michelle.
Go take that.
I will take emergency and security.
Good choice.
And background.
Wow.
You want to be the other alternate, Harvey?
Yeah, I can also pass too. But anyway.
You can.
MSB voting alternate.
I'll do curriculum. Again.
I'll do public relations.
I'll take MASB.
Cast that vote.
I'll do student discipline alternate.
I'll do B. Risa. Am I the alternate? Are you the primary?
Harvey's it.
I don't.
I had
No,
the-
that's all.
Harvey is the bearing
Yeah,
cast.
Variant cast.
Oops, sorry, I did the, oh, no, I had it right. I
You
just
take
read the wrong.
whatever you want. I took the main.
So
Okay,
Jen
that's
We'll
takes
work
that
it out.
one.
We'll work it out. I'll put alternate for B research.
Down here
Yeah.
at MSB, okay.
I'll close the category for Marion Cass School Board Association.
And as Trish touched on, these are the work behind the scenes meetings and the fun stuff that happens. So, we have I'll make the motion that the Board of Education appoints the following board members to the committee as specified in this discussion. Do you need us to say them all again? Very good. For the 26th calendar year.
Support.
Questions, comments, no takebacks? All right, we'll do roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. Moving on, we have the building liaisons. Same process. And we're going to skip Harvey on this one because
Put me
he's,
on all buildings, so it doesn't matter. Because I have to be in the, or part of the.
Put them over there.
yep.
That's why I have officer feelings.
Yes.
Yeah, we're good with it.
All right, so Kelly, if you want to,
I'm going to do the middle school.
I'll do high school.
High school.
I can do middle school.
Oh, is that me?
Mhm.
Trying to figure out where we are in the line. I'll take Ottawa.
Moccasin.
Back to me, I'll do Moccasin.
I'll do BVA.
If anybody wants
Yeah, if
Ottawa, they can
anybody
have it.
wants it, they
I'm
can.
happy to take it.
Yeah, I'm already Ottawa, so.
Great, put me down.
Got it.
All right. So I'll make the motion, the Board of Education appoints the following board members to serve in the capacity of building liaisons as specified below for the 26th calendar year.
Support.
Questions, comments? Go to roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right. Moving on, we are legal counsel for the 26th calendar year.
I make a motion, the Buchanan Board of Education appoints Troon Law Firm of Lansing, Michigan as board legal counsel for the 2026 calendar year. If needed, the board also approves the use of Clark Hill Law Firm specifically for legal counsel of personnel, human resource concerns.
Support.
Questions or comments? Go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. Next, we have our school depositories.
I make a motion, the following institutions be retained as depositories for the appropriate school funds for the 2026 calendar year. Honor Credit Union, United Federal Credit Union, Michigan Class Investment Pool, BMO Harris Bank, and UMB Financial Corporation.
Support.
Questions or comments? Roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Abstain based on my employment. All right. Next, we have our auditor services.
Move the Buchanan Board of Education approves the recommendation as submitted by Superintendent Patricia Robinson for utilization of audit services from Krugel, Lawton, and Company.
Support.
Questions? Go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right, next we have our cooperative agreements.
The Buchanan Board of Education approves cooperative agreements for the 2026 calendar year with the following entities: REMC Association of Michigan, or REMC, School Specialty, HPS Group Purchasing, MSBO Bus Purchasing, and Great Lakes Consortium.
Support.
Questions, comments? Go ahead with a roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right, moving right along, we are on to the 2026 close-up proposal for overnight student trip.
I move the Buchanan Board of Education approves the close-up trip to Washington, D.C. from March 22nd, 2026, returning March 27th, 2026, in accordance with Board Policy Number 5506, under the supervision of Mr. Josh Wagner.
Support. Any questions or comments?
It's one of my favorite presentations when they come
Yeah.
back.
I was like, I can't wait for him to get back.
Yeah,
What will they say this year?
Right, yeah. You know, it seems every year we have students that attend that have never been to a big city before. And I think our close-up supervisors do a great job of giving them freedom to explore on their own, which some have never had either, while being in a safe space to do that. So, and their videos and pictures are great. Great opportunity.
And I feel like Mrs. Ryder is here smiling with us right now.
She's probably watching.
We did roll
Gonna
call?
say, it's her birthday.
Yes, today's her birthday. And just one other thing too, which is like, we're doing this proposal on her birthday. We know how much of a champion she has been with this program. And Mr. Wagner and Mr. D have been the advisors of this, flip-flopping every other year, keeping this going. This is not something that happens all the time in small districts. So I applaud them, that department, for really standing up for students and advocating for this and taking their time to go, chaperone the students, getting everything coordinated. So it takes a lot of time and planning,
Yeah.
and we appreciate them as well.
All right, roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right, next we have the 25-26 budget amendment.
I move the Buchanan Board of Education, in accordance with the General Appropriations Act, accepts the Buchanan Community Schools amended budget appropriations resolution for the fiscal year 2025-2026 as presented. Said documents to be entered into the minutes of this meeting and to take immediate effect.
Support.
And I know Chris already touched on it. Any questions or thoughts on this? All right, roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Ms. Berry?
Yes.
And Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
That was switched around. Got me thrown off there a little.
All right, next we have the update of authorized banking users. I will make the motion that Buchanan Community Schools Board of Education approves the following individuals to be authorized users on Buchanan Community Schools financial accounts effective January 26. United Federal Credit Union, we would be adding Scott Johnson and removing John Ramsey and Carrie Brunsting. Honor Credit Union would be adding Scott Johnson and also removing John Ramsey and Carrie Brunsting.
Support. Sorry.
questions or comments? We'll go with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Ms. Berry?
Yes.
And Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
Next, we have the Buchanan Virtual Academy graduation certifications.
I move that upon satisfactory completion of district requirements for high school graduation, the Board of Education hereby approves Buchanan Virtual Academy students Kaylee Kranak, Emily Fast, Safira Moore, and Isabella Harden.
Support.
Is that Jake?
It was,
Sorry, Harvey.
was it? Yeah.
Oh, it was Jake. I thought. Got it.
All right. Congratulations to those students. Any other comments? Roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right. Last but not least for actions, we have the 2026-2027 school district calendar.
Move the Buchanan Board of Education approve the 2026-2027 school calendar recommended by Buchanan Education Association President Tom Brinks and Superintendent Robbins.
Support.
Oh, Chris, I got you.
All right. Any questions? Seems like it's pretty early to
It's
have
early.
this. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
But we're, one thing, we can get off our,
Yeah,
of
check it
this.
off.
Good. All right, roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right. Questions, comments from board members? Anything to share here?
I have something. I just would like to say publicly thank you to Coach Fry. He's publicly announced now that he won't be returning as Buchanan football coach, but would just like to thank him for his 7 years of service in terms of coaching our young adults in not only football, but you know, I think his presence and his leadership definitely went beyond just the X's and O's of what they did on Friday night. So I know personally that my son, Sai, who hasn't known any other football coach basically since he first started playing, you know, as a third or fourth grader, you know, is obviously, you know, he and his teammates are sad to see Coach Fry go, but I think it's a very telling situation as to the impact that he had on our school and on that team. So good luck to him at the school up north. I'm sure he'll do great.
I love it.
So good luck, Coach Fry.
Red looks like maroon.
All right.
Same.
One thing to share and kind of go in depth, we touched on the Facilities and Finance Committee, and outside of that meeting, there's been several meetings around bond planning, but more specifically the facilities that go with it and what the ask may be when we get to that point. And I think we had a meeting on, my dates are all off, it was a Monday,
It was Monday.
the 13th.
It was a Tuesday.
It was a Tuesday. It was last week.
This week.
And that was a follow-up meeting from one that had happened early the week before. And in that, kind of where we were and where we still are, in my opinion, is that there's not a question of if we need to go for a bond to ask for funds to make sure that we are building an elementary school, but making sure that we have the right timing is the question. And really where we were in this, it was a steering committee meeting that included a couple of the partners that we've identified to work with. And the momentum was such that a few of us were kind of feeling like we didn't have the appropriate stakeholder input yet. So the teachers that were actually involved in this committee did a really great job of organizing their thoughts into, here are the things that we need. And we had already gotten presented with drawings. And they weren't drawings that really had included all of our input yet on what we needed in a facility or what we were trying to achieve in a facility. So that's where I say the momentum felt like it was already moving without some of the back work that needed to be done. Now, we learned in having follow-up conversations that this is not totally abnormal to go through this process. And the reason that we had started with that part of the process was to get to a point of what a dollar amount ask may be. The dollar amount ask, it was high. It's 43 to 45 million, depending on what we decide. And so that number gives us a little bit of pause. So making sure that we take a step back. We've gone back to ask for a few timeline. What would it mean if we went for this in August was our target date. And if we work back from August, we would have had to have decisions on some of the information of what we wanted included in the building by January 20th. And when that date came out, it was kind of the, whoa, I don't think we're ready for that. So we've asked for what it would look like if we went in August, November, May, or even, I think, the following August. We haven't asked for that yet.
Yeah, we haven't asked for
Okay.
no, they just went as far as May.
So making sure that we can then include input from the right individuals to get to the right decisions. A few of us have been part of more than one bond request that hasn't been successful, so making sure that we do this the right way. And I think I personally had some concerns of, will the teachers feel like we're not doing what we said we were going to do or what we've already talked about doing, but their input of
Their needs.
of having the opportunity to really talk about the needs and hear from the experts of what the spaces need to look like, need to include. We don't really need that. What's worked in other districts, those were parts that we didn't have in the process already. So making sure that we have time for all of that action. So Chris and Jake, you were both part of that meeting.
Yep, just to add with what you were saying, it was, a room full of people, and then we looked around and we said, well, who else do we need here? Who else is gonna help make this decision, help drive this forward, and what that actually means? Looking at drawings and seeing the date come by and, the idea of losing momentum from like the community and helping, I mean, that's something that's a concern, but we want to make sure we get this right? It's got to be something that's measurable and deliverable. And we're going to do what we say we're going to do, and that's going to be like the important factor in this and moving forward for anything else that we potentially go for, so.
Yeah, I think, schools are unique in they're the one governmental agency that can't spend your money without your permission. And so I think when we're asking the community, it is a big deal. It's a big deal when people feel or realize that prices for everyday goods are high and you're asking them for their money, and most community members don't have kids in the district, so they're giving you money for somebody else's kids and for future generations, and that's important. But I think the path we were on and the calendar that we were looking at, we hadn't heard from the right people. We hadn't gotten this. We weren't going to get it right to go ask, and I think if you do that, it's embarrassing, problematic. It creates distrust with the people you're asking to help you out with their dollars. So I think it was a good pause to take and make sure we're hearing the voices that we want to hear from and make sure we get it right. Some of the drawings, I thought there was things on there we didn't need. It wasn't probably a personal preference. Very few people in the community would say, hey, we need that at a new elementary school. So I think if those drawings got released as, hey, this is our ask, I probably wouldn't ever have to turn my phone on again, because it would just keep going off. So whatever that date is in the future, I think it's just important that we get the voices heard that need to be heard, brings more people to the conversation, yeah.
And I think even after that meeting, I think there's been multiple meetings since where we met with both Carmi and Miller Davis to make sure that we were expressing our thoughts and concerns and what are the next steps. And I think it was clear to me that during that process, or during that conversation, they were somewhat thankful for the step in the right direction and said that it is not abnormal to take this, I call it a pause. I don't think pause is the right word because nothing's stopped. There's still been conversations on it, yeah. But reevaluation of the timeline, they said was completely normal and appropriate. So I think what you said, Chris and Jake, to get it right is the number one goal. And we all had that feeling that maybe it wasn't going to be right if we kept going at the pace we were going at. So I know we've talked about this couple times, couple meetings, so wanted you all to know that aren't part of the conversation where it stands, and we'll give more updates as they come. What is, we're currently waiting on the information on what it might look like if it were August, November, or May.
Yes, so I received that today from Carmi, and what I'm doing now, I'm gonna have to get with the Facilities and Finance Committee, thinking about, I'll share that information with you. What are our next steps? What meeting do we have to have next? We do need to engage in a conversation with Carmi and Miller Davis behind that. And number one, our expectations, being clear with that with both groups. And then kind of taking it from there with garnering the other folks that might need to be involved with some of those other initial conversations.
Yeah. And we do have other groups already committed to helping with this and when we're ready for it. And it's really hard to share a message when you don't have the message to share yet. So making sure that we get the information out when it's ready, but it would have been bad information to share out before that, so.
I want to say that I appreciate the oversight just from the board and then on through the collaboration with community members and teachers and staff and doing the bond that was at the middle school. We had to sit in meetings and go, wait a minute, we didn't want that. And so that backing up takes a lot of time and a lot of energy moving forward. So I appreciate it's not a pause, but that slow down and make sure we're doing everything correctly. Because I don't want to get where, like Chris was kind of saying, like you're sitting there going, whoa, wait, that is harder to deal with than doing it right the first time, so.
Yeah. I was kind of looking like, did I miss a meeting
Yeah.
where we got input that went this far already?
Right.
So
Wasn't mad.
and understanding why we were at that point was helpful to know that we had asked for a dollar amount, and this is the best way to get to a dollar amount. But then we have to back up from there to go back and say what are the things that the must-haves, the desires, and yeah.
I know the city manager's been asking about when we're going for a bond or things like that. I know for sure they want to be supportive of what we do and things like that, and there's got to be a coordination also with, because our city clerk, Cal, is also asking, just because she has to prepare and work in conjunction with us for the elections and stuff, so I know for sure on the city side, supportive, just more information is needed.
Yep.
And in coordination with that, at least the meetings I've attended, we haven't started to have discussions on what happens with the existing building and property.
Right.
Which need to be part of that discussion, and are probably gonna need the city manager's input. I mean, it sits dead smack in the middle of a residential area, so, something's gonna happen with that area, if a bond were to pass and the building moves from that location.
And that's something we heard loud and clear from the feedback last time too, of making sure that there is a plan with that as we start to talk about it. And without that solidified, it's hard, again, to go out with a message.
Yeah, I want to commend the group. We'll get there. We are going to get there. I want to just kind of reiterate Katie's statement. It's not a matter of if we're going to go out. We are going to go out. It is just a matter of when and making sure that we are doing it in the right steps to make it a successful project for us, and that will last for a long time. So, yeah, we'll get it right. We're gonna get this done.
All right. Kelly, you have two things.
So, thanks for the organizational meeting. That was actually started off a little shaky, but it was actually pretty easy compared to the years we've done it. So thank you. I cannot wait till next year to say 26, 27, and so that's another, I keep looking up at that 6, 7 up there. So I'll be here for that. And then I do want to say thank you to Moccasin. I didn't say it during the department reports because I didn't know if you were here for that, but I know, for the PTM and the school and Gateway for the book vending machine. When I was on the PTM, when my son was at Moccasin, we talked about it. So I want to say thank you to Brittany for making sure that continued and got taken care of. They are not cheap, but they are not cheap. It was neat to see the different pictures and stuff, but they're just rewarding. They're a rewarding tool to have in a school. So thank you very much for that. So I'm sure somebody will do something even more exciting, but I just wanted to say thanks.
I just want to say that I appreciate working with all of you as board members. It's good to, I guess, brag about the board that we have with others out in the community wherever I've been, as well as our school district. I really believe that we have a really good school district, teachers, staff, students, and parents, so it's really good to brag about all.
Agreed.
Stole my line.
Oh, yeah.
Stole my line. Happy birthday, Miss Ryder.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
I think Harvey told me, like, my very first meeting, this is my last year. So,
Yeah. What happened?
let's go for one more, Harvey, what do you say?
Yeah.
What?
I'm pretty sure you said that to me at my first meeting, like, yeah, this is pretty sure this is my last year.
Yeah, it was.
That's supposed to be.
It was.
Well, this is my 6th now, so do the math.
No, I agree. I think all the things that Harvey said, and I think we're very lucky that we all work really, really well together. We get into these committee meetings with the staff, and everything is very professional. Everyone is bringing wonderful ideas and contributions to all the meetings, and I know there's a lot of districts where you can't say how much you enjoy this group of people, and I really enjoy this group of people. So
Yes.
thank you to all of you, and thank you to everyone who works in the district that makes it easier for us to do our jobs up here.
Yeah, especially Trish, who just makes my job much easier.
And Michelle makes all of
All of our jobs.
All of our
Yes,
jobs.
yes, kudos.
And along those same lines, I think one of the things I appreciate the most is that we don't always agree, and that there's a healthy level of debate and conversation. So I think that's a good balance, not just here to.
The understanding. I was
Stamp.
going to say, I have learned a ton from my fellow members, just on their expertises, so I always say that. That's pretty cool that you can go to committee meetings and learn a ton. I enjoy going to them because of that, so I don't think there's one that we haven't had discussion and learned something, or, that understanding and, collaboration is very important, so, thank you.
Good. All right, our next meeting is February 23rd, 2026 at 6 PM. And we will adjourn at 7:05.